What is up, everybody? Marissa B here. Today, guys, we are back for another video, and today's video is gonna be something, well, you guys already got used to, which is of course updates, of course, since I released the other video, which I was very excited of. I don't know. Sorry about that. I will remind you guys that I am a little bit down today. Just very slightly down. No, nothing happened. I'm just overthinking stuff. That's literally just what's happening to me. Basically, I have a feeling. It's not a gut feeling, but I've been overthinking it. But I don't know if that special someone. If you guys know, if you know, you know. If one of you guys went in my live streams, like at least some of you guys would know who the special someone is. I've already said it in one of my live streams. But if you guys don't have to worry about it. You guys don't have to worry about the special someone until Saturday. I say Saturday because it's Valentine's Day, and I'm very excited about Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day. That is funny to say that. Valentine's Day is what I meant. I'm very excited about the Valentine's Day part, so I'm very happy about that. But at the same time, I can't keep my hopes up because I do want to tell this special someone something. If you know, you know. But I'm not going to say it to you guys. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, you guys can just skip through this. But if you guys do know, well, let's see if it's going to plan out well. If you know, you know. I gotta stop saying that word, sentence. But anyways, let's just start off with the video with the updates, since this is the updates you guys wanted to hear. So I'm not gonna get my reactions to any of the updates until they are completely said and done. So let's get this right off the bat. Stables menu rework. I'm not gonna really count this as an update. They literally just released it. So if you guys don't use Stables, here's the video right here. This is basically this little QRL update. I would say it's a QRL update that they released a couple of days ago, not currently right now. So yeah, here's a little video. Once you guys are done with the video, I will continue on. Next up is Terrata's redesign. I have lots of words to talk about Terrata, but I'm only saying this because of Asians. Now, I'm only gonna say this when I am done with the updates, but once I'm done talking about the updates, I'll give you guys his opinions. Well, of course, my opinion about all the updates. And yeah, let's just get this done so I can actually get to the point. Terrata gets a very adorable redesign this upcoming Valentine's event. Look at them, they're too adorable. Get to see the full beauty of this absolute stunning redesign by Jackson Burb. They're the perfect palette to celebrate the season the season of love, which, if I had a Terrata, bro. If I had a Terrata in the middle of Valentine's Day, I am praying that, you know what? I got a plan, but I'm not going to say it. We're going to continue with the updates, but I'm not going to say it until I'm actually done with the updates. But hold on. Also, thank you, Jackson, for all of the amazing sneak peeks you showcased for the redesign. Terrata will be a redesigned dragon, meaning you can swap between legacy and advanced models like the rest. Here's the photos, just the quick photos right here. And we're gonna move on because I want this video to be quick. I'm not kidding. I keep promising myself to make my update videos quicker, and it never happens. So I'm trying to make it quick so I can actually talk about my opinions in the end of it. Anyways, next up is Valentine's is getting Valentine's Islands. I also have opinions on this one, so you guys have to hold on for that. Let's take a trip to the Valentine's Islands. Farrah loves flying around the Valentine's Islands. They really love the squishy marshmallow trees and loving hearts around the area. And you can explore it too during the Dragon Adventures Valentine's 2026. And here's the photos of Farrah and the islands. Next up is the actual weekly updates, which is, of course, gonna happen this week. Next week is gonna be, of course, Valentine's event. And yeah. Jesus Christ. Sorry about that. I just ate chocolate, so my throat's kind of gonna be a little bit dry. I say dry because I'll tell you it when I'm done with the updates, but hold on. Weekly update plans. Valentine's countdown final week of Lunar New Year and QL changes coming this Friday. It says February 11th, but If you guys look, it's the 12th. So when they say February 11th, that's yesterday. Yesterday was Wednesday. Your guys' times are probably different from me, but for me, it is supposed to be for Wednesday. Funny enough, I think they accidentally said February 11th instead of, 13th? Yeah, the 13th, because 13th is the one that we're supposed to focus on. Anyways, let's get to this. Valentine's Countdown begins in Origins. The Valentine's event officially begins next Friday, February 20th, and then it shows you the link, blah blah blah. If you have Discord, you know. But if you don't have Discord, it's just gonna take you to Roblox and you get notified from Roblox. But yeah, anyways, Lunar New Year final week. The final week of Lunar New Year is here. This is the final week to get your Lunar New Year exclusive items, dragons, and more. Thank you for all your feedback on the later Lunar New Year quest. We've taken note on your feedback for future events going forward. If you guys think that I'm talking too fast, and if you guys think that this video is speedrunning it, trust me, it's not your guys' speed. It's because I'm trying to go quick on this. Yeah, I'm gonna be grinding massively on my birthday, which is February 16th, because Lunar New Year is gonna have their final week, and I want a Fulong or Tianma with my birthday and my name. And that's exciting because I've always wanted to do this. But I also wanted to do this on Valentine's, but oh well. Anyways, QL updates. Some of them I'm confused, some of them I actually get. First off is notification will pop up when a player is at maxed eggs. Second off is text will be edited in Season Pass perks menu, clarifying specific listed perks are permanent, excluding the title, and do not stack. Next up is accessories will stack in inventory. Another thing is selecting a dragon in the stables menu will show the dragon info card, and last but not least, stables menu will show if you're moving dragons from just one side or swapping from both. And of course, last but not least, is the Dragon of Heartbreak, which is supposed to be today. Now, what I'm saying is that they released their weekly update literally yesterday, so they were supposed to show the Heartbreak Dragon today. So if I don't post this video, well, what am I talking about? If I do post a video and the Heartbreak Dragon isn't in this video, then you guys know that it's going to be in the post. Just a little heads up. But if I did, and they actually released it, then that's good news. But yeah, here's the photo. It's just a little sneak peek of the Heartbreak Dragon. And of course, Dominic. I rarely see Dominic speaking in this developer feed, since Dominic is the only person that switched up to Creatures of Sonaria. Well, duh, yeah. From Dragon Adventures to Creatures of Sonaria, since he is currently working with Creatures of Sonaria and sometimes with Dragon Adventures. So it's quite rare for him to pop up. Anyway, speaking of him, I'm just gonna get this out of the way because I have lots of words for this one too. Hi gang, it's Dominic. So firstly, huge apologies for being so slow on the slot theme. No excuses here. I've been very busy this week, and Shine has been on vacation, so we were very slow on the decision making. My fault for not being on the ball with what is going on. Based on the folks I've talked with from the lobby chat, which is Discord, and what the developer team have been discussing, the developer team will be doing the following perks, such as for Dragonair Pass, you will get 15 slots on both your inventory and your stables, and if you do get Dracon Pass, you will also get an extra 5 slots on both your inventory and stables. This will total up 40 slots in total. Anyone who bought Dragonair or Dracon Pass from Season 1 will also get these retroactively. And retroactively is what I meant. And they will remain as permanent perks even after the season you bought them and it has ended. This is the decision I meant we made and will go out Friday. Thanks for the feedback as always, and again, apologies for being slow on the draw. I know it's affected a lot of you on the front who have got negative slots now. And of course, Dominic has to say the last bit. Also, this was not my decision. Ultimately, this was shout out to these people. So please, if you feel like thanking anyone, please thank them. They are here to serve you guys. And then of course, they released an update mostly for Discord wise, but basically they added this thing where you can actually get pings for if the Curie fog starts to happen or when the farm merchant's actually gonna change its fruit. And yeah, that's just a Discord thing. You guys don't have to worry about it if you guys don't have Discord, which of course a lot of you guys don't. Anyways, starting off strong. I've already mentioned about the stables beforehand. I didn't mention it, but if you guys see the video, that was just a part of it. Now, here is my opinions, since I've gotten everything done. First off, Tarata. Tarata gets its own redesign. Problem though is that it's not Asian. Question mark. Now, I have very bad, controversies towards agents. Why? Because Agent Arenga, Agent Tuskneer, and Agent Scriffy have their own models. Meaning that they have models separate for their old model. But there's a problem. There's a twist with this. You see, Drag Adventures developers had released this one update, which I don't remember when it was, but they released 2 potions called Advance and Legacy, which theoretically you can use those potions if you want the old model or new model of a dragon. Like Tarata, for example. If you want an old model of Tarata, use Legacy potion. If you want the newer version, use Advance. Pretty simple, right? Now, the only thing why I don't like agents is because they are separate models. Meaning that you cannot use Advanced or Legacy potions because those models are, separate. You know, one of those, I don't know what it's called, but it's like some of those movies where it looks like there's one person, and then when you put them in a machine, there's 2 other people in the machine at the same time. Yeah, magic. Yeah, that's kind of like what agents are right now. Why can't Agent Arenga, Agent Tuskneer, and Agent Scriffy just be a redesign where you can use both Legacy and Advanced potions? But at the other hand, Tarata should be an agent, right? Because Agent Arenga, Tuskneer, and Scriffy are event dragons. Isn't Tarata supposed to be an agent too? Well, even though Scriffy got one, the one that is very much common, and usually the common eggs like the normal Scriffy, Tarata didn't get an agent version, which makes 0 sense. It makes sense that it is a redesign because you can use Advanced and Legacy potions, but what makes no sense is why would you make agents when they're just separate models when you literally have Advanced and Legacy potions that exist in the game for a reason? Make that make sense. I don't know if that makes sense for you guys, but I have a love-hate relationship with agents, apparently. But yeah, I don't mind the Tarata just being the redesign. I actually enjoy that. As long as it's not an agent, then we're good. Anyways, next up is the Valentine's Islands. Now, I don't know if it's just me, but if you guys were OG people back then, didn't Valentine's event had their own map? I don't know if I'm having deja vu or I'm being delusional, but I think I remembered very vividly. I don't know for sure though, I might have deja vu, but I think Valentine's event had their own map. Basically, they had floating islands where people can just teleport to the map and there's Valentine's event. But recently, they took that map down and practically just placed Valentine's event in Origins next to your garden. Which, I don't know why they did that. That's probably one of the most laziest things they could have done. But it seems like they are bringing it back with the islands. I don't know if Valentine's event is actually going to get their own map or those islands are connected to Origins. But yeah, I don't know if I'm having deja vu for that, but I'm just saying that because I don't know if that actually happened or not. Comment down below if you guys do remember that. If you guys are new players and don't really know what I'm talking about, then don't even worry about it. Anyways, for the weekly updates, wasn't I supposed to talk about something? I already forgotten. I already forgotten, bro. I already talked about I was gonna increasingly grind on my birthday because Lunar New Year is gonna be the final week. Oh yeah, the QL updates. One thing that I am very confused of is the text for the season pass. We don't know if it's actually gonna be permanent or not. But basically what they're trying to say is that some of the stuff that isn't gonna be permanent, which is gonna be permanent, isn't gonna be in the season perks. but ones that is gonna be in the season pass will be permanent? Question mark. Of course, the last thing that got me confused is the stables menu, which is, of course, stables menu will show if you guys can see that. But yeah, makes zero sense for me. And then, of course, we get to the criticism and controversy of what just happened. For those who do not have Discord, I will tell you this straight. I've made a live stream talking about the slots, and if you guys were not there for this, I will be very specific with you guys. Basically, when Season 2 came out, everyone was criticizing and literally planning on suing the developers in Dragon Adventures. Why? Because there is something that has happened. Basically, when Season 2 came out, everyone expects their slots to be permanent. But all of a sudden, their slots, some of the slots that they were supposed to promise, were suddenly taken down. Meaning that if people use one of those slots, which means though there were like, let's just say 5 dragons and 5 slots, and those 5 slots don't exist, those dragons are gone. Deleted. Completely disappeared. And a lot of people have been criticizing the developers for this, and the developers have not really done anything about this, and we're excessively slow about this. One thing's for sure is that the drama continued after they were trying to fix some of the quests for Sean's missions, which of course people were still not happy of, because the last mission was literally trying to theme a Yushi to the right colors that the quest needed. Yeah, pretty annoying. I'm pretty sure that's the default version of it too. And yeah, they've been having criticism for quite some time, but Dominic finally came out and started to talk about the slots, which should be permanent for people who are pay to win. People who are free to play like me, we don't give a flying flip about this. Why? Because we don't have to pay to win for this. We don't get free slots. We're free to play for a reason. So of course, we're not getting a lot of we're not criticizing developers because we're just free to play players. But for those who are wondering, Discord, if you guys do not have Discord, even people who do have Discord have been saying that people who do not have Discord, I would feel so bad for this person or this or that. Like, those are the people that we're talking about. People who do not have Discord, well, the people who do have Discord are starting to feel bad about people who do not have Discord, because they don't know about the criticism that's coming up, and they don't know about the slots being taken and everything. But of course, since you guys are watching this video, that's literally what's happening. So if you guys are curious, and if you guys don't have Discord, that's literally what just happened. The slots were taken, promises were broken, and criticism happened. And yeah, they were very slow about this, like Dominic said, and they were planning on fixing it, and it said on Friday. They didn't specifically say what Friday, this Friday, the next Friday, the following Friday, we don't know. But yeah, it could be where Season 3 might come up, I don't know. But yeah, I don't know what else to talk about. I think I was supposed to talk about something, but I will hold off right there because I might have to stop my recording just to look at and see what I was about to talk about. And yeah. Alright, so it took me a couple of times since I am pre-recording this with my voice, so yeah. Now I remember what I was about to say. So if you guys do or don't know, I do have selective amnesia, so I tend to forget and remember at the same time. Apparently. Yeah, it's quite sad that I say that. But anyways, so the Tarata plan. I was waiting to the end of the video because I'm starting to have my hopes up a little bit. I still have my hopes down because we don't know yet. But anyways, my plan was I was gonna probably try and find a Tarata that's gonna be sold. Problem though is that I barely see Taratas being sold in Undercity. Yeah, kind of annoying. Hopefully I do try and find a Tarata that's gonna be selling, because if I do, Well, let's just say one of the updates already talked about the plan I'm about to make, which Tarata is a symbol of love. And knowing that Valentine's Day is around the corner, I want to get a Tarata, hopefully to bring up my luck, because I have been wanting to tell this special someone something so badly for so long that I pray that this actually happens. And again, I'm not going to tell you guys it. You guys are going to have to figure it out, or at least probably watch the live streams, because I'm mostly going to talk about this in live streams. If you guys don't really care about this, don't even bother. But if you guys do care, I don't know, probably watch the stream or something. I'm not forcing you guys. Why am I saying that? But yeah, I'm mostly just going to talk about the whole situation probably at Friday or Saturday. If you guys are curious, you guys can ask me in the live streams. But since today's Thursday, I will be only making a live stream on Friday because, duh, it's the updates. Of course, I'm gonna make a live stream about that. But yeah, Tarata is a symbol of love. Hoping that maybe if I use a Tarata, I will probably get lucky. This kind of sounds like I'm trying to gamble love, but I'm not trying to. I just really hope that something is about to happen. That's just a me thing though. And yeah, that is all for today's video, and hope you guys really enjoy. I don't want to say this little bit of part though, but if you guys do enjoy these updates and you guys want more upcoming updates, probably next Wednesday or Thursday, depending if they do make up more updates. But if you guys want more updates like this, make sure you guys like and subscribe to my channel. It really does support me. And we are almost to 1,000 subscribers. Almost. Just a little bit more people who subscribe. And if people do subscribe, then that's good news. Because you guys are actually tuning into this channel. You guys want goofies. You guys want updates. You guys want all of the grinding. Well, at least for me. You guys probably like the previous video, which I only have 200 views right now. 200 views for the grinding chest run ground, you know. Yeah. And yeah, if you guys enjoy maybe some of them, not most of them, not all of them, but at least some of them, you guys can click on the subscribe button. I don't really mind that. And it does support me by a lot. And yeah, I'm going to stop talking. I'm going to go and eat chocolate while I'm editing this video. Speaking of chocolate, it's going to be Valentine's Day soon. So, of course, I'm going to be eating chocolate. Chocolate! And if you know, SpongeBob SquarePants. Okay, I gotta stop being weird. Anyways, I'll end the video here, and I'll see you guys later. See ya, and peace.